DJ Juarez. Good Music Productions. The Takeover.
Hey, what's up, you guys? You know who it is, Rafael Velez, aka DJ Wars from DJWars.com. Coming to you with video number 28. I had to shut off the speaker so you can hear me a little bit more clearly, but let's get on with this video. I'm going to do things a little differently this time. I'm go ahead and read you a passage from this book I'm reading. I know you guys heard me speak about it. Psycho Cybernetics. Big shout out to the book. You know, big shout out to Maxwell Maltz, who wrote this book. It was written in 1960, if you can believe, but it's still being read, and it's a tool that's freeing thousands of people on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Right now, 2013. You know what I'm saying? People are waking up. There's a spiritual awakening going on. It's, you know, and I'm telling you, this book is just freeing up people's mindset, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and get into this book, lay a foundation real quick for what I'm going to be speaking on in this video. And I want to thank you for watching this video, and let's get right into it. So this excerpt, it starts off with the title, What Others Think Creates Inhibitions. When you become too consciously concerned about what others think, when you become too careful to consciously try to please other people, when you become too sensitive to the real or fancy disapproval of other people, then you have excessive negative feedback, inhibition, and poor performance. Whenever you constantly and consciously monitor your every act, word, or manner, again you become inhibited and self-conscious. You become too careful to make a good impression, and in so doing choke off, restrain, inhibit your creative self, and end up making a rather poor impression. The way to make a good impression on other people is, 1, never consciously try to make a good impression on them. Funny, right? Number 2, never act or fail to act poorly for consciously contrived effect. Number 3, never wonder consciously what the other person is thinking of you, how he is judging you. Oh man, oof. When I read that, you know what I mean? It just makes a lot of sense, you guys. This is just common sense stuff, you know. And of course, you probably know what I'm gonna be speaking about is about, you know, what do you worry, or are you concerned about what others think about you, or what you're doing, or what your business is? You understand what I'm saying? You know, when you come to an understanding like myself, and you come to that awakening, you know, that knowing, you know, snapping out of the matrix. You know, you're not going to be concerned about what other people think about you. Like, straight up, you're not going to have a minute, you know, thought about what others think. Because when you know who you are, when you know where you're going, when you know what your vision is, what your purpose is, when you know what you're doing in your family, in your business, in your everyday doings, and your thoughts, and the things that you say, the things that you read, you know, the things that you hear. When you know all these things, you're going to realize nothing else matters. When you know the truth, when you know why you're here, nothing else matters, and it shouldn't matter. You know, all the negative things, and all the funny jokes and things that people have said to you, you know, not even in the past, or, you know, might be happening still presently. You know what I'm saying? All this negative feedback that you're getting from individuals around you, even your friends, even in your family. You know what I mean? It should not have an effect on you. You need to come to a realization now, right now, that none of it matters. You know, you need to, and if you don't have that feeling, if you don't walk in that presence of not caring of what people think, because you know what you're doing is correct, and you know the truth, and you know the light, you know, take a moment to, like, reflect on yourself. You know, get inside yourself, meditate. You know, get into that still place, get quiet and meditate, and try to figure out what it is that still allows you, you know, that bothers you when people say something negative about you. You know, find that, you know, recognize it, you know, detect it, point it out, and get it out your system. You know what I mean? We're all beautiful creatures here. You understand what I'm saying? We're all beautiful creatures. It's made in the same image. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of, you know, I know some individuals out there that are being held up from things from the past, from things, you know, that they were said by their parents when they were small. You know, parents calling them stupid, or their friends just making fun of them in a certain way for a certain feature on their face. You know what I mean? There's people grown up, grown folks right now that I know who are still caught up on these things. You know what I mean? Subconsciously. And that's where it all stems from. You need to dig in your subconscious and rip these things out. You know what I mean? There's a practice that Paul Hutchinson he talked about on his morning mindset call. You take these things that are negative, write it on a piece of paper, and then get yourself a lighter, put it on fire, man. It's a powerful metaphor of showing that it's gone. It's on fire. It's disintegrated. It's no longer in you. Some people need practices like that, and if you think that will help you, go ahead and do that, man. Get that negative thought that's been implanted subconsciously in your mind. Write it down on a piece of paper. Light it on fire. Look at it. Boom, it's gone. You're going to feel better about yourself. And for the people who do feel good about themselves, who know where they're going, who know who they are, who know that they're successful, goal-orientated individuals, shout out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And continue to be that positive light. Because there's people out there, like you already know that need this awakening, that need this understanding. So, I highly recommend you guys pick up Psycho-Cybernetics. You know what I mean? I used to be an individual who never read, like straight up. I don't even think I read a complete book till about a month or two ago. You know what I mean? Now that I got this new understanding, this new mind frame, and when I did read in the past, it was always like a speed reading, like I was in competition. Like I didn't, now thinking about it, I really don't understand why I was doing that. And it's because I wasn't really reading what I was reading. I was just going through it and not absorbing it. And now when I read, like I could read that chapter, just go back and read that chapter again. It's not about how fast you read a book. It's about what you absorb and then applying it. That is the main key about reading. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just so excited. I hope, and I don't even hope. I already know that you're blessed with what I just said and what I just read to you. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about the world, what the world is doing, what they think about you. You know what I mean? Even if things have been said to you in the past that you're not going to make it, that you're not a success, F that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to drop the F-bomb, but you know what? Forget about that. Get focused. Know what you want to do in life. Know who you are, you know what I mean? And just continue to be in that mental state and cultivate that on a daily basis. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just so grateful, you know what I mean? I've come to a point now where it don't matter. It doesn't matter to me what people think because I know who I am and I know where I'm going. They can criticize and judge and make comments all they want, but you know what? It's like oil and water. That thing just goes right down my back, like straight up. You guys don't understand. I have such a high esteem about myself because I know what's going on. I know what the truth is, and for those who don't know the truth, you know what I mean? Share comments. You know what I mean? Leave me your thoughts. Leave me your thoughts about what I just spoke on. You know what I mean? There may be, you might be that individual right now who needs, a little extra help. Might need more information on what I'm talking about, and I'm willing to help you. You know what I mean? And I may not, I said in a previous video, I may not respond to all the comments, but I try to get through them and I read them, and I love them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I'm helping somebody out there. So this is DJ Wars, aka Rafael Velez. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it in right now on this video, video number 28, entitled, what others think about you. The moral of this video is don't worry, don't care. Who cares? Worry about yourself. And I'm gonna leave you with one thing. Terrell Owens, I always go back to it. He has this quote that he says, "I love me some of me." Start loving yourself. Love yourself. Find out who you are. Continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper. There's so many levels that you guys just don't understand within that. You get so enlightened, you know what I'm saying? And just meditate and read good stuff and get good audios in your head. So it's DJ Wars from DJWars.com. Sending you nothing but love and positive vibes. Yo.